I had a blood clot that loosened and traveled from up my leg into my lungs and burst into multiple blood clots, which then caused my heart to stop. I was life-flighted to a hospital and they put me in a coma. That coma is what caused myoclonic seizures.
It was a long road for her, coming from a healthy, active, athletic young woman to someone that needed help to do anything.
Initially, she was really scared because she didn't know when she was going to have a seizure. She didn't know how she'd react, how bad it was going to be.
I was living in a constant state of fear and anxiety. I had these seizures we were trying to figure out how to control with medication. The neurologist, recommended looking at service dogs as a possibility for that. That's when I started looking into service dogs in the area, and I found SDWR and they found me Koda, and it was love at first sight.
I say Koda gave her independence back.
If I were to fall, initially she would come to my head to make sure I was okay and I wasn't hurt. She would paw at my head or lick me, and then I could tell her to go get my phone or to get a person, get help. Unbeknownst to her, she was given to me from SDWR as a Seizure Response Dog, but she's kind of learned and evolved how to help me with that PTSD type role. There have been a lot of traumas in my life that she's helped me through and with. I lost my son about a year ago in a very sudden way. It was less than 4 to 8 hours from the time something happened to the time he was gone.
Especially right after Miles died, I don't think Koda left her side. Even though Koda was, you could tell she was also grieving and looking for him, but she really just stayed right by her and just making sure that she was okay.
I think she's really brave because she's also been through all of those things as well. She's lost those people too. Now that I have a lot of anxiety out in the world, she'll come up and sit next to me or lay in front of me. Sometimes she'll even put her head on my feet.
When she knows Jessica is really nervous, she'll lean more into Jessica to give her that comfort factor. Especially when we first started going out more and more, she was really good about touching, being right next to her, right with Jessica.
The way that she helps with Jessica is made her invaluable to all of us.
My mom and dad love her. My sister loves her.
She services the whole family.
She's grown now to be a diabetes alert dog. My wife has diabetes, and she now can tell when Jackie's blood sugar's low.
I'm like, what is wrong with her? Jessica says, you better check your sugar level. And so, yes, she has surprised me.
My boyfriend actually had a seizure. He had a full seizure in the middle of the night. And she woke me up and laid next to him in the bed. She hadn't moved from that position since she had woken me up. She had stayed right by his head and pawed at him and licked him the whole time while I had called 911 and stayed on the phone. She wasn't trained to do that for him. She also helps me to remember to have fun at the end of the day.
I hope people understand with service dogs that they're, besides when they're working, they also act as a dog the other part of the time, which is fun. They like belly rubs and all those other things too. They're not just always working, they're not always on, which I think is really neat.
She'll play here with her toys and destroy them until we call it snow. The stuffing inside of them is everywhere, and she's laying in the middle of it with her tongue hanging out. She's just a joy to have around. I don't know if I'd be where I am without her.